If you like a vignette, you will love this episode.
Solo fires his warning shot.
And we have a new champion. Hello, welcome to Wrestle MSX, the best wrestling channel you've never heard of, and I don't know why. I'm Michael.
I'm Sally.
We begin with the Hell in a Cell cage being lowered over the ring. Inside the ring are Adam Pearce and Triple H, who are waiting to officially weigh in Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar for their SummerSlam match, with the screen then splitting in two as we watch the two men make their way through backstage. Oba weighs in first, with Brock bringing up the rear. Only when Brock gets to the cage door, he locks it and starts walking around the outside. Heyman then gets on the mic, when it works as it keeps dropping out, and again tells us Brock has never been defeated in Hell in a Cell. Heyman reminds us that Brock broke Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania, and then tells us he weighed in at 303 pounds. Oba, for those who are keeping count, weighed in at 302. Brock then grabs the mic and tells Oba he'll see him at SummerSlam, with Oba retorting that Saturday is coming, Oba is coming. Brock and Heyman then make their way up the rampway, with Oba then taking his frustrations out on the police/security that are standing in the ring. I don't know what Triple H was doing. Absolutely nothing. No need to be there. Just wanted to, people may have forgot who I am.
Yep, that's it.
I'm still here, guys.
We have another chapter in the Roman Seth story. This one's taken from the 2022 Royal Rumble. It was a title match between the pair that Seth won by DQ, meaning Reigns retained his Universal Championship. We then see two cars pull up with the Bloodline 3.4 getting out.
Are we at 3.4?
Something like that.
First up tonight, the Vision with Logan Paul and Maxine Dupree against Alpha Academy. Otis gets the Academy off to a good start, with Tozawa then letting the side down. Otis comes back in and makes amends, only for Theory to get his knees up when Tozawa looks for a senton off the top rope. Breaker then throws Otis into the ring post before getting in the ring and spearing Tozawa as Theory holds him. Breaker then covers and gets the win.
After the match, the Vision give Tozawa a beatdown, only for Otis to make a comeback. He then drags Theory over to the corner to splash him, but Dupree gets on the apron and distracts him. The distraction is enough for Theory and Breaker to then slam Otis onto the mat and Breaker finish him with a spear. It's not over yet though, as Theory then smashes a chair over Otis's head.
There's no need.
It's just not no need, no?
Backstage, Jackie Redmond is with LA Knight and she asks him what he's thinking as he prepares for his match at SummerSlam against the Bloodline. After telling us how he got here, he says he told us what would happen when the Bloodline got back together, sneak attacks, etc, etc, with a goal to put them in a hole come Saturday.
We then have a couple of vignettes next, one from Raquel Rodriguez and one from Sol Ruca. Raquel says she'll take the gold, with Ruca saying she's beaten her once and will do it again, when the pair square up for an Intercontinental title match later.
We then have more vignettes. Chad Gable says he's coming home and winning the IC title, and Io Sky calls Liv Morgan arrogant, and of course he's going to win the title.
Next up, Javon Evans versus Rusev. We end up outside with Rusev tossing Evans over timekeepers, only for Evans to come flying back as we break. We come back to the pair inside the ring with Rusev in control. Evans catches a break though and lands a red dot, with Rusev coming back and landing a Machka kick and covering for two.
Evans then looks for an OG cutter, but Rusev catches it and places Evans in the accolade. Somehow, Evans makes the bottom rope, lands a stunner, and then the OG cutter, which finally finishes Rusev, as Evans covers and wins.
Chapter 7 of Seth Reigns covers Seth interfering at WrestleMania 40, which allowed Rhodes to get the victory over Reigns and become champ.
Next up, a Joe Hendry and Danhausen concert. I didn't know they teamed up. We had some singing, if you can call it that, dancers and some mini-Hausens. We also had Ryan Garcia playing the guitar. Apparently he's a boxer. Anyway, Garcia then attacks Hendry with the guitar, with Dirty Dom and JD then appearing and attacking Danhausen and the mini-Hausens. You wait till you see the match set for later at SummerSlam.
Oh no. Penta drops a vignette saying Gable won't take the title away from him at SummerSlam, and then see yet another vignette, this time of Big Cass, again followed by the date of the 3rd of August.
Do you think he's going to be on the Raw after SummerSlam? Next up, Rey Mysterio versus Ethan Page. Rey has the start, but just before we break, the pair go over the top rope with Rey on Page's shoulders. They land on the outside with Rey still atop Page, only for Page to then spin Mysterio around and powerbomb him onto the apron just as we break.
We come back to Page trying to remove Rey's mask, with Rey managing to fight Page
That's
off.
all he's got.
And looking for the 619. Page sets up and boots Rey, but then gets sent into the ring post, with the pair then exchanging blows. The two then swap 2 count covers, with Rey then eventually looking for the 619 again.
As Rey comes in to land it, Page grabs the ring apron and holds it up. Bit of material this is, by the way. This blocks the 619, allowing Page to then land the Egoplex cover and pick up the W. Just confused Rey. Whoa, what's this bit of material? While my legs are swinging through the air.
Liv Morgan drops...
Yes, we know it's real. Let it go.
Liv Morgan drops a vignette saying people underestimated her, but with her resume, she doesn't care what people think, citing she's the greatest women's champion of all time.
In the back, or rather Danhausen's den, we see a doctor checking on the Minihausen when Adam Pearce walks in. He tells Danhausen to give Dom his money back, with Hausen telling Pearce to put the money on a pole. Let's just think about that for a minute. Pearce then makes it official.
Oh, no.
So I'm assuming it's money on a pole at SummerSlam, Danhausen versus Dom, or Danhausen and Hendry versus Dom and JD. Something along those lines. Anyway, you probably know what it is now. It is Dom versus Danhausen with money on a pole at SummerSlam.
Can't wait.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
That's going to be
watch that.
That's going to be an easy ride. Danhausen wins.
Oh no. Anyway.
It's for the kids. It's for the kids.
Apparently. The Usos head out next, and after
Is
running
he
it back...
still the AAA champion?
Dom? The AAA Mega Champion?
Yeah, this is the AAA champion.
Yeah.
And he's in a mess about match. Wow.
Can I continue?
Please do.
Awesome. The Usos head out next, and after running it back, Jay says he has a message for Knight, Keys and Solo. He warns them this is their warning shot and then proceeds to pow. But he gets beaten to the punch by someone else, Solo Sikoa, who's in the crowd. Solo runs through his repertoire of shots fired, including pow pow, bow, and the classic pew pew.
He says the Bloodline aren't here because the real Bloodline has him in it, with Jimmy then saying that the Bloodline's the best thing that ever happened to Solo. He then warns Solo to run the play or else. Or else what, comes the reply. You going to send me a warning shot or yeet for another 30 minutes? With Jay then trying to stifle a smile as Solo says he loves where he's at, baby. Jay nearly cracked. It was...
Yeah.
But he just managed to hold it.
Solo then says he has a warning shot for them, saying they can tell Roman he can kiss his butt.
Nice.
Solo then runs through his tag partners for the upcoming 6-man tag when LA Knight heads out. Knight says maybe they could patch things up by having a little powwow or even one of these, with Knight then doing a mini hacker.
Yeah.
But do whatever they gotta do to make things fine, because it all comes to an end at SummerSlam.
Knight then looks to leave, but decides against it and heads down the rampway. He and Solo then enter the ring, where all 4 men then begin to brawl. Solo and Knight get the upper hand, but stop when they hear Fatu's music. Fatu takes out the pair, with Keys then entering the fray. Keys and Fatu throw down with a facer. I mean, are they facers?
Yeah.
Solo a face? Anyway, the facers then stand tall and alone in the ring.
We have a vignette from the Hell in a Cell. Yeah, I know. Who knew it could talk? Anyway, he says it's where grudges end and vengeance is executors. He does say many more things, but I think that you was a bit dumbfounded that he could talk, so he forgot to write it down.
Absolutely unbelievable. A talking cage. Don't want to take that on the road.
Yeah.
So, to the last match of the night and the main event of the evening. Sol Ruca versus Raquel Rodriguez in an Intercontinental title match. Rodriguez gets busted open early, bleeding from the nose a lot, with the pair hitting and kicking more than landing moves. A running knee nets Ruca 2, with her then picking up another 2 from a cartwheel along the top rope into DDT, which was very aesthetically pleasing.
Roxanne Perez then heads out, with Ruca making short work of her. While the ref is getting her out the ring though, Liv Morgan appears and grabs Ruca's foot from under the rope, allowing Rodriguez to then land a big boot and cover for 2. Io Sky then heads out, which ends with Sky hitting Morgan with a bullet train on the apron.
Meanwhile, back in the ring, Ruca lands a codebreaker to R-Rod and then looks for the Soul Snatcher, but as she mounts the rope, Perez grabs her leg, causing her to topple onto the turnbuckle. Rodriguez then takes advantage and lands a Tahana bomb and covers for the 1, 2, 3. Raquel Rodriguez has just become the new Women's Intercontinental Champion.
I don't mind her being champ.
I don't either.
But
I don't think it...
I liked Ruca being champ, but she's not done much.
Yeah, but neither's Liv.
This is true.
She's
always there.
This makes me think Liv's going to lose now.
You reckon?
No.
Ooh. Okay. We recap Punk and Rhodes from SmackDown. See Chapter 8 of Reigns Seth, WrestleMania 41. Seth versus Reigns versus Punk. And then await the final section of the night. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins coming face to face.
Now, didn't they do this like the other week?
And probably the week
And
before,
the week before, yeah. And at Saturday night's main event.
Yes.
Reigns is about to speak when Seth's music hits and the Visionary heads out. He gets in the ring and asks LA to acknowledge him, with Reigns then calling Seth an a-hole, with Seth saying, guilty. He says Reigns started on third base and was a money-making machine, but there is one thing he will never be better than him at: professional wrestling.
Ooh.
That is the bird, isn't it? That is the game.
Ooh.
That's the game
Yeah.
they're in. And that's the one thing you want to be good at. Love it.
Seth then points to the chapters that have been played out over the last few weeks, citing that every time he's owned Reigns. He asks Reigns if he's going to get himself DQ'd or even call in the Bloodline, adding he doesn't stand a chance. Reigns comes back saying he's the only real superstar and the only real champion, again saying he needs to beat Seth.
Seth takes a trip down memory lane, saying he remembers cashing in on Reigns at WrestleMania 31 and sending Reigns' family home in tears. He's hoping to send them home on Sunday with tears in their eyes, saying he's going to show his kids their daddy's a fraud, a loser, and forever will be Seth Rollins' pitch. Reigns, of course, then snaps and lays into Rollins.
A Superman punch is followed by a spear, with Reigns then exiting the ring and grabbing a chair. As he slides back in the ring though, Seth lands a stomp, with Reigns landing on the chair. Raw then goes off the air with Seth standing over Reigns and shouting every step of the way.
I mean, I don't think this needed setting up anymore. We know what's
No, yeah, we know what's coming.
Yeah.
5,000 vignettes.
Oh, yeah. And surprise, surprise, everybody said they're going to win.
For a change, yeah, they did, yep.
Anyway, so now for Michael's moment of the night. This could be a match, a line, a look, a promo, something funny, interesting, quirky, different, just something that catches my eye. Obviously, it has to wait until the end, because if we do it halfway through and it's something that happens at the end, it's kind of a spoiler. So Michael's moment of the night is Solo's pew-pewing to Jimmy and Jay from the crowd. He is funny.
He's so funny.
If you don't appreciate him, you have no sense of humour. And as you said the other day, he was channeling his inner Rock with the black turtleneck
with
and
the
the gold chain.
Yeah.
And he could easily fit that Rock mould.
Yeah.
Easily. He's just spot on.
And it's not just what he says, it's how he says it, it's his face.
It's the expressions,
it's everything.
that goes
Oh,
with it.
he is funny.
He is very funny.
I do like Solo.
I think, I'm not sure he's appreciated as much.
No, he's definitely not. No.
He is good.
It's just us appreciating him.
Well, maybe.
Now, if you have your own thoughts or views that you would like to share,
or if you do appreciate Solo,
then please do leave them in the comment section just down below. And also, don't forget to go and check out our Musings video, where we talk more about what's happened this week in WWE, with a new one dropping every
Tuesday morning.
Very close Wednesday.
As always, thank you for watching. Like it, subscribe it, Patreon it. No, we're not on Patreon, because why should we ask for your hard-earned money? That's your money to keep, not ours.
And we'll see you Wednesday for a look at this past week in WWE.
Thursday for double predictions.
Double.
Yeah.
Saturday for SmackDown.
And Sunday for night 1 of SummerSlam.
Busy.